The relationship between Pakistan and China, often referred to as an all-weather partnership, is one of the most significant and enduring bilateral ties in the region. Over the decades, this partnership has expanded beyond the strategic sphere to encompass economic, cultural, and social aspects. However, like any long-standing relationship, it has seen periods of strain and challenges. This video delves into the historical, financial, cultural, and strategic facets of this relationship, examining the reasons behind occasional strains and providing an outlook on its future. Pakistan was among the first countries to establish diplomatic relations with the People's Republic of China in 1951, just 2 years after its own independence. At the time, China was emerging from the aftermath of the Chinese Civil War, and Pakistan was seeking alliances to counter India, its main rival in the region. The Sino-Indian War of 1962 marked a significant turning point in China-Pakistan relations. China's victory against India was viewed favorably in Pakistan, which had its own territorial disputes with India, particularly over Kashmir. In 1963, the two nations signed the Sino-Pakistan Boundary Agreement, resolving their border dispute and further strengthening ties. In the 1970s, Pakistan played a pivotal role in opening China to the West, particularly the United States. Islamabad facilitated secret meetings between U.S. officials and Chinese leaders, leading to President Richard Nixon's historic visit to China in 1972. This diplomatic maneuver significantly boosted Pakistan-China relations. Throughout the 1980s, during the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan, Pakistan and China cooperated closely to counter Soviet influence in the region, with both supporting the Afghan Mujahideen. This strategic partnership was underpinned by mutual interests in containing India's regional power and preventing Soviet expansion. The post-Cold War era saw a further strengthening of Pakistan-China relations, as both countries sought to adapt to the changing global order. China supported Pakistan's development of nuclear weapons in the 1990s, providing crucial assistance in response to India's nuclear ambitions. In return, Pakistan supported China on issues related to Taiwan, Tibet, and Xinjiang. In 2001, after the 9/11 attacks, Pakistan's close alliance with the United States during the War on Terror briefly complicated its relationship with China. However, both countries maintained their strategic ties, particularly as China became increasingly concerned about Islamist militancy in its western Xinjiang region, where some Uyghur separatist groups were suspected of having links to militants in Pakistan. The most notable economic initiative between the two countries is the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC, launched in 2015. CPEC, valued at over $60 billion, is a flagship project of China's Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. It aims to develop infrastructure, energy, and transportation networks in Pakistan, linking the Chinese region of Xinjiang with Pakistan's Gwadar port on the Arabian Sea. For Pakistan, CPEC promises to boost its economy by upgrading its infrastructure and creating jobs. For China, it provides a direct access route to the Arabian Sea, bypassing the Malacca Strait, a key choke point in global trade. Additionally, Gwadar port is seen as a strategic asset that can enhance China's naval presence in the Indian Ocean. Despite these benefits, CPEC has faced several challenges, including delays, cost overruns, and security threats from separatist groups in Balochistan, where Gwadar is located. Moreover, there has been domestic criticism within Pakistan over the lack of transparency in the projects and concerns about rising debt levels. Bilateral trade between China and Pakistan has grown significantly in recent years, reaching around $20 billion annually. China is Pakistan's largest trading partner, and its investments span various sectors, including telecommunications, energy, manufacturing, and agriculture. However, the trade balance remains heavily skewed in China's favor, with Pakistan importing far more from China than it exports. This trade imbalance has been a source of concern for Pakistani policymakers, who seek greater access to Chinese markets for Pakistani goods, particularly textiles and agricultural products. Cultural exchange between Pakistan and China has historically been limited, but there has been a noticeable increase in people-to-people ties in recent years. Several thousand Pakistani students study in China, and educational exchange programs have expanded. Confucius Institutes, which promote Chinese language and culture, have been established in major Pakistani cities. China has also increased its soft power efforts in Pakistan through media collaborations, cultural events, and tourism initiatives. However, the cultural gap between the two nations remains significant, with language barriers and differing social norms limiting deeper integration. The defense partnership between Pakistan and China is a cornerstone of their relationship. China has been Pakistan's largest supplier of military hardware, providing advanced weaponry, aircraft, naval vessels, and other equipment. The two countries have jointly developed military technology, most notably the JF-17 Thunder fighter jet. China also supports Pakistan's military through training programs and joint exercises. The military cooperation extends to intelligence sharing, particularly in areas related to counter-terrorism and regional stability. Both Pakistan and China share common strategic interests in countering India's influence in South Asia. China views Pakistan as a crucial ally in maintaining regional stability, particularly in light of its concerns about India's growing ties with the United States and other Western powers. Pakistan, for its part, sees China as a reliable counterweight to India's regional dominance and its burgeoning military capabilities. Moreover, China's support at international forums, including the United Nations, has been instrumental for Pakistan in its diplomatic efforts, especially regarding the Kashmir issue. Despite the robust partnership, there have been occasional strains in Pakistan-China relations. Some of the key factors contributing to these strains include security concerns. China has been increasingly concerned about the security situation in Pakistan, particularly the threat posed by militant groups to Chinese workers and projects. In 2021 and 2022, several attacks targeted Chinese nationals in Pakistan, leading to a tightening of security protocols around CPEC projects. Debt trap diplomacy allegations. Critics within Pakistan have expressed concerns about the country's rising debt to China due to CPEC-related loans. Some argue that Pakistan risks falling into a debt trap, where it becomes overly reliant on Chinese financial assistance, limiting its sovereignty over key national assets. Public opinion. While the government-to-government relationship remains strong, there is a growing sense of unease among segments of the Pakistani population, who feel that China's presence in the country is disproportionately benefiting elites while leaving ordinary citizens burdened with debt and environmental damage. China's primary interest in Pakistan is strategic. CPEC offers China a shorter and safer route to the Middle East and Africa, bypassing the vulnerable sea lanes of the South China Sea and the Malacca Strait. Additionally, a stable and cooperative Pakistan is crucial for China's security concerns in its western Xinjiang region, where it faces separatist movements. China also sees Pakistan as an important ally in its broader geopolitical competition with India and the United States. By maintaining strong ties with Pakistan, China can keep India's ambitions in check and extend its influence in the Indian Ocean. For Pakistan, China is not only a crucial economic partner but also a key strategic ally. In the face of growing tensions with India, Pakistan views China as a reliable source of military and diplomatic support. Additionally, China's investments through CPEC are seen as vital to Pakistan's economic future, providing much-needed infrastructure and energy development. Moving forward, both countries will need to address the challenges that have emerged in their relationship. Pakistan must ensure that the benefits of Chinese investment are shared more equitably across its population, while China will need to work closely with Pakistani authorities to ensure the security of its nationals and projects. At the same time, the partnership offers significant opportunities for both countries. As China continues to rise as a global power, Pakistan stands to benefit from its economic and strategic proximity to Beijing. Conversely, China can rely on Pakistan as a steadfast ally in a region marked by growing geopolitical rivalries. The Pakistan-China relationship is a multifaceted and evolving partnership that has withstood the test of time. Rooted in shared strategic interests and economic cooperation, this relationship faces new challenges in a changing global environment. Nevertheless, the foundation of mutual trust and interdependence suggests that the partnership will continue to thrive, albeit with adjustments to accommodate the evolving geopolitical and economic landscape. Both nations remain crucial to each other's ambitions, ensuring that the Pakistan-China relationship will play a pivotal role in the future of South Asia and beyond.